Alright, good evening to another attempt. And I have unlocked two additional new characters here. I just realized they basically wear the same uniform. No, not even... How did I think that? Do they actually not have a uniform while I think about it? Oh well. I've unlocked two new characters with Leren and Narhan. So I'm gonna try one of them. I don't think I'll try both of them at once, and I'm gonna try Narhan first. Together with someone who can heal, maybe? Or actually, like, put Trisha in. I do need to play with her more. So, plan is basically two things. First off, to unlock Phoenix, we need to defeat the Duelist de Godot in the Crimson Wilderness. Which, I don't know if that's a story thing, or if we just go there. Curse on commentary, not 10 to, one random potion. I'll take a random potion. Loot. So, as such, I'm just gonna try and see if I can go into the wilderness without doing anything specific. How much damage do you deal? 11? You deal 12. So hitting you here and then here. She dodged. I should, however, just be able to kill her without any issue. So, what is your thing? The psychometry, which is apply identified on a random enemy at the start of each turn. You can see the intentions of enemies with identified debuff. What do you do? Cold-hearted. Active until the stage ends. Restore 9 health for next attack. Negates damage of a death's door for all allies. Based on cards as max health. Paranoia. 115% stun characters on both sides of the target. If facing one enemy, stun them. Cannot be fixed. Plant Spite. Ignore taunt. If the target has identified debuff, apply a debuff that increases receiving crit chance by 15% for this battle up to 2 stacks. And can only target Narhan, despite. So this is probably really good. Nightmare Syndrome. He definitely has some weird fucking names for his abilities. 14 damage to characters on both sides of the target, based on user's max health. If there is only one target on field, deal 20 damage to the target. Additional damage lands critically if the skill is cast on target with identified debuff. Sure, can I fix that? I can, however I won't. In fact, you fix your basic protect. I haven't really played that much with Trisha yet, because her abilities are a bit weirder than others. So you are identified. I can plant Spite. So you now take additional crit damage. And we can showdown and hope it kills the bite. Perfect. Perfect. Even perfecter. Then increase my card draw. Draw skills equal to the amount of allies with healing gauge remaining. What does bind mean? Cannot be exchanged. Okay, draw through skills, apply. No, I'll take the hasty counter. I don't have Ilya with me, and I probably won't, because I will assume that Trisha will be my my damage dealer. Healing power, critical hit chance down. CC resist and weaken accuracy. CC resist, pain resist up. CC resist down. Healing power. Take the Ankh on Narhan. There's the boss gate. Go down. I don't think we have any more combats here, though. Garden of Keys. Sure. And then we just need to defeat the dog. Or the armor. Depending. Is the dog... The dog, I think, is actually probably easier than, Crunch. And then you can just cast a protect on yourself. The roar is just damage, it appears. Basic heal. Nightmare Syndrome. You deal 20 damage. Why did you take 1 damage there? Also, he's not identified. Wait, so then plant bite. If the tongue is identified, apply ability to increase attacks Narhan, okay? If there's additional damage lands critically, if the skill is cast on a target with identified debuff. Oh, it does 1 damage and then the 20 damage are additional damage, okay. Exchange a basic attack for a hasty counter, draw. Have a basic heal on Narhan. Hasty counter on the basic attack. Death Door, that ain't great. Plant Bite. Now, do you not identify it? On a random anime, does it not work on bosses? Because this guy is not really getting identified. Now, here he's identified. Evade minus 3%, receiving critical chance plus 3%. Should the target of this character's next attack does not show if the target is determined by a special condition. Does the identify... Is the identifier removed if you attack it? Box of Friendship, we have a vodka. Okay. Armor plus 20, Evade minus 20, Narhan. Upgrade Trisha. Mirror image, select the skill duplicated. Duplicated skill becomes this character skill and the skill chance back into mirror image when cast. Lazy skills, mirror image, and rare skills cannot be selected. Apply a bandage. Remove a random pain debuff. If none of these skills are on hand, draw 1. Illusion Strike, choose 1. Apply a receiving crit chance plus 10% debuff to all enemies, or apply 2 turn debuff, pain debuff to the target. Success chance 120%. Receiving critical chance plus 10% for 4 turns, or eviscerate, bleeding, 1 of 2, 7 damage per turn for 2 turns. This has a bit of variance, so you can just, it has a decision you can make. Ignore Taunt can be recast, and increases crit chance again. Increase this crit, if none of these are skills on hand, exceeding crit chance is converted into crit damage. Damage 22. So you are just big damage. Okay. I'll take a Shadow Slash. And then we eat some bread. I unfortunately only have 1. Then activate the Bloodlust. Recruit. A healer would be great. And I think I'll actually like Sizz more on that. However, again, main point is to get the tokens of friendship up. Stuffed animal for Sizz. Because I need that to get a character. And also apparently for winning the game. Giant Hacker dolls are cute. Dolls are the best. Just like I know is enough to make them feel at ease. Thank you so much. I'll put it next to my bed when we get back. Can I control it though? It's easy not suited for combat. I could control it if I wanted to. Says, what are you doing? Oh, Lucy. I was just staring at the fire. You look discouraged. Lucy is so kind, worrying about a person like me. Be honest, I'm a bit unpleasant, aren't I? I'm a total ice, so I treat a doll like a human and never get anything right. You think so too, right? Yes. That's not true. I don't... it's not true. No, not really. You can be honest with me. I don't feel well after I showed you the creepy side of me. Eva's my precious friend, but as you said, she's just a doll and not a human. Do you want a human friend? Well, more than that. I can't stay like this forever. I can't always depend only on Eve. Does that mean you want to change? Change? You told me last time that you wanted to be as confident as Leon. You're right, maybe I do want to change. But since I've lived like this for so long, it wouldn't be easy to change myself overnight. Well, that's obvious. It's just like how we rookies can't become instructed like Leon overnight. It says you just need to keep changing slowly at your own pace. slowly at my own pace. Eve, do you think... No. Lucy, do you think you can do it? Do you think I can become cool and confident person that can help everyone? Do you need to be? Well, it's up to your own efforts. But if you find yourself lacking in courage, I'll help as much as I can. How come you're being this nice to me, to an awful person like me? I wasn't trying to be kind or anything. I just did what I had to. What's up with that response? So thank you, Lucy. Besides Eve, it's the first time I felt this kind of warmth. Alright, I have decided I'm going to change. I'll activate the clock and prove to everyone I can do it too. You already did, I believe. I'll cheer you on. Yeah, but still, if it wasn't for Eve, I wouldn't have come this far. Do you think it's okay for me to carry on with Eve? Of course. Alright, friendship level 3. I don't know. Okay, now I have her unlocked. I don't actually know if I can just go on for level 3 friendship, or if I have to do something specific for that. Upgrade an ally skill. Apply once. Or discard it after one turn. That's actually not that bad. Put that on a Shadow's Flash. Cost is reduced by 1 after adding turn of play from hand. Treating against focus stacks equal to the cost of the skill, requiring 1, 2, or 3 cost. Take a Nightmare Syndrome on that. Focus is for her passive, if I'm not mistaken. Those who survived down here are so unpleasant. He does not seem like a great guy, I'm not gonna lie. Narhan does not seem like a great guy. Purification, lifting. So now I know what the lifting scrolls look like. Even though I already haven't forgotten again. Showdown Plus. Love me that card. Next, however, I do in fact need to upgrade my... Cavalry's cast if you use an enemy with full health. Slap. And then slap you again. Unfortunately, we cannot slap you once more. Hit you. So you now have focus, 3 stacks of focus. All allies gain double team. 2 dodged. Okay, that's good. So the Nightmare Syndrome. Switching against focus stacks equal to the cost of the skill. 2 characters on both sides of the target based on use maximum health. If there is only 1 target, additional damage lands if the skill is cast on the target with Identify. That's actually a neat animation. So... next skill played by this character, consider after playing a skill remove all allies double team. Illusion Strike for an Eviscerate. Then we have a basic heal there. Perfect timing for that, in fact. And he dies to bleeding, I'm pretty sure, so I'm just gonna heal. So everyone is at full. I need to check if the Identified is actually removed if you attack that enemy in question. Max mana, upgrade Sizz for the Eve doll. Hindering attack. Tracks the trigger Eve's additionally attack again 100% critical chance. Incise for increased Eve attack. I don't think that stacks. Remove random debuff from target, all allies except the target are healed for 7. Yep, debuff removal sounds good. And I will take an Incise. Have a little card for bread. Lovely. And you are probably a Midas scroll if I look at it like that. No, it's an enchanting scroll. Well. No enchantments for me. Actually, let's see if we can buy lifting scroll. Lifting scroll. Shark fin. Can I afford a key? No, unfortunately not. Right then. You are a big fella. Eliminate armor. That's not great. You are identified. Ignore taunt. I'm gonna... do I lift that curse? What do? You are Curse Colossus, so you just have a bunch of health. Put that on you. You are still identified. I'm gonna eviscerate you, so just bleed to death. And don't heal anyone. Basic heal on Eve. And then I can... And actually I'm gonna toss a basic attack here. Then I know my turn. Then... Basic attack. Okay, we can only attack him. So I will put a protection on you. Hit. Eve slaps as well. You do limited armor again. $11 damage is unfortunately enough to reduce the healing gauge. I also just realized Trisha is squishy as fuck. Holy shit. Right. This on... Oh, you had... Yeah, because you're taunted. So healing wave on you. Toss the basic heal. Well, so much for that. Basic heal on you. And then you can Nightmare Wave. Did you... Eve attack both of them? Dodged it. Very nice. Didn't dodge that one. Not that nice. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't really play the showdown here. Heal Trisha. Well, that ain't great. Basic heal on Narhan. Okay, yeah, I definitely needed more card draw. Get me a skill to play. What is Infinite Spiral? It's this card takes damage when there are 5 or less skill enhanced or 1 skill. If the drawn skill is discarded after 1 turn. That's actually kinda neat. Destroy, Shadow Slash. Incise. You attack. Please not Trisha. Okay. Basic attack. Actually, do a healer first. Or protect. Then we have a basic attack. Okay. Was lucky. I think we can win now because I'll just hasty counter and then showdown for 4 of a kind. I definitely do need more card draw though. That much is now obvious. I also don't. I do have bread. All right, increase card draw. Insight. Draw 2 skills into play. Identify debuff to all enemies. Stealth Walk. Draw 2 high-score skills from deck. Treat against 1 focus stack. Ghost Hand. I'll take an insight. Okay, event. Pay 400 gold to obtain 1 random relic. Sure. We get a CC badge. Whenever an CC debuff is removed, restore 1 mana, draw 1 skill, once per turn, random effect. Okay. Oh, the vending machine is now actually shown here. On the map. Unfortunately, the one that I want to hit is in the middle. I do like the little Eve doll automation. Alright, put a healing wave on Narhan. Put a heal on Narhan. Well, fuck you too. And then, unfortunately, we don't have an attack that can ignore taunt. They really do not like Narhan, I don't think. Honest, at this point, I think it might actually be smarter to just let Narhan die. Okay, 3 of a kind. I also need to check how exactly they are looking at my characters. Add more card draw. Sure, give me the stealth walk. Having expensive cards and drawing them just for... Gonna refresh it. Upgrade. Do I have a potion? I don't have a potion. I can upgrade a key into a relic. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, a relic, because I don't think I'm gonna use that. Not of faith. Baseball bat. Attack power here, maximum health. Still up the healing attack set of this item if equipped by a support character. So if I put that on Sis, she gets +3. Wait. Healing and attack sets of this item. So does she get +3 and -6? +3 attack power, -6 healing power? Or does she get +6 attack power, -3 healing power? I'm gonna try that just so I know. So you currently have 13 and 12. If I equip that, 19 and 9. Alright, I'm gonna put that on you. I don't even know if Narhan gets any heals, except the basic ones. Okay, more bread. I think I can use that. Just on Narhan immediately. And then... go talk with the vending machine. Two soul stones. I can't really tell what changed. Okay, boss. Hopefully it's the golem. It's the witch. See what you got. Well, first of all, I've got a shadow slash. And then I got nightmare syndrome. You are identified, and you are cursed. Yeah. It does remain. What do you actually? Oh, you buff yourself. Okay. Crucifying curse. I'm gonna put on Narhan. Shadow slash number 2. Insight. Basic attack, and you can go shield yourself. So Nu, you are also identified. You will attack Narhan. And you will buff that doll. Crucifying curse on Sis. Then we can basic attack you. Basic attack you again. Showdown for 4. Nice crit. You have your remaining attack skills will be used by at the start of the turn. Right, that's not actually that bad. Have a basic heal on you. Then a basic heal on you. And then you can illusion strike. Actually, we do stealth walk. Get whenever we play. This is whenever we play one. Whenever Trisha plays 5 skills from hand. So this I need to play with Trisha. $34, lovely. Weakness exposed. No, I'm gonna take the eviscerate. But then we do not get the, now we get the focus. Next thing is free, and I'm gonna heal here. Exchange a basic attack. Get a hasty counter, that's better. So this one's now enhanced. Weakening Curse again on Narhan. In size, deals 13 damage, should kill. Wonderful. Determined by a special condition. You buff again. And we will probably not be able to kill you in time. So you give yourself a shield, and then we basic attack you. Nearly dead. Nearly. Heal again, and then we can use the hasty counter for free. Shadow Slash, unfortunately, is gonna get discarded. Well, in that case, I can just exchange it. Then Berserk. Crucifying Curse is gonna go on Trisha. So I still don't know how exactly the Identified works. At the start of each turn, you can see the intentions of enemies with Identified debuff, but like only for one turn. Plant the spite, and then we're gonna slap you. And then we're gonna slap you. And then you can go ahead and heal. Plus a basic attack. So you're gonna summon again, right? Yeah. Probably. Receiving crit chance plus 6%. We have 3 stacks, so Nightmare Syndrome. Have a next skill plate, but his character costs 0. Sure, just basic attack. Then have a heal on Trisha. Stealth Walk. She will summon, but I think we can just kill her, especially if she doesn't summon a Taunter. And then you, Illusion Strike. With weakness exposed in this case, I think. Following that, a basic attack. And the witch herself is dead. Now, unfortunately, I have to deal with the other two. Dodged it. Dodged it. Lovely. Really well done. You are identified. Nightmare Syndrome on you. Healing Wave on... Actually, basic heal there. Healing Wave on yourself. Well, that ain't great. Thankfully, I think it doesn't really matter if they die here. Shadow Slash here, or Shadow Slash there. 13 damage, 3 damage. Actually tossed it basic attack. Fuck. Hasty counter. Nightmare Syndrome, that should kill. I feel like the additional damage from the Nightmare Syndrome isn't affected by the debuff. Relic Pouch. When taking 2 element damage, reduce the damage. When Block Fog arrives, restore all allies healing gauge and all allies gain healing gauge protection. Heal allies by 2 at the end. I'm gonna take the Fog Totem. Box of Friendship. It's... is that a... what is this? Mistletoe? No. Attack roll plus 28% on Trisha. And then we go. I don't think there's anything else to do in this area. I've done the vending machine. I do have 3 keys. I could go actually and grab items, but I think I'll just do that on the next stage. Do not talk with Narhan. Okay, let's see. Fire. Do I have bread? I do not have bread. Though we do get a little heal. How did you infiltrate the forest? Oh, that's classified information. Great. Damage to equal to 120% of the healing amount of cast on an enemy. Critical chance plus 50%. I'll take the critical chance plus 50%. You only deal 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. I think you're probably my best chance there. Okay, camping items. Don't really have any. I'm just gonna... do not really want to burn... I'm gonna burn 1 lifting scroll. And the medical book. Can I burn the infinite skill book? No. And the skill book also no. Right. Talking of friendship, what do we have? What do we have? Oh, mugwort. I mean, as food used to medicine, even burnt to drive away insects. Fashion magazine, science fiction novel. Give Trisha fashion magazine. You giving this to me? Forgive me, I don't know how to react since I'm not used to receiving gifts. I can feel that. So thank you. Lucy, what's wrong? Head office lies one of the main patrol sites for the Pharaoh's Order. It may be a bit difficult to break through head-on, so let's take it east instead. Hand it away. Okay. Hey Trisha, what is it? You said you once infiltrated the Pharaoh's Order, right? That's correct. She still has the mask. What's it like in the Pharaoh's Order? Well, I'm not sure either. What? The Pharaoh's Order, it's a group that's near impossible to understand. They're always filled with hatred of a certain something. Because of that hatred, it's difficult for normal people to hold a conversation with them. According to them, they're trying to make the world a better place, but they commit all sorts of radical and heinous acts. Holy shit, they sound like actual activists. In any case, it's clear that they're enemies of humanity. That's the only thing I can say for sure. It's scary, it's interesting, that's amazing. It's interesting, that's interesting. The Twisted Land is full of all sorts of mysteries. Besides, I'm no different, being abandoned by those guys. What did you say? It's nothing. I've talked too much, let's get going. I do wonder, is the Inquisitor member of the Pharaoh's Order? I don't know. That boss kind of scares me. Okay. I completely forgot at what stage the Crimson Wilderness began. But end of October. Upgrade card draw. Deep in thought. View the next 3 skills to be drawn. Select one to draw. All the drawn skills cost is used by 2. All skills are deck. Select one to bring to your hand. Ghost Hand. Now that I think about it, I'm actually surprised I didn't get the annoying dust into my hand, into my deck. Alright, skill book. Research and health with next attack. This is for all allies. That might actually be good. Paranoia. Stun characters on both sides of the target. If facing one enemy, stun them. Increase the skill's critical chance by 100% if none of these skills on hand. Exceeding crit chances convert into crit damage. Take that. That was stupid. The entire additional damage based on the user's max health. Applying identified debuff to a random enemy, prioritizing enemies with remaining action count. Critical hits against enemies with identified debuff. So, the far I see, he always deals very low damage. He kind of always deals very low damage, but then has additional damage based on his max health, which is pretty unique. Upon receiving a CC debuff, take 28 damage and remove this buff. I don't think I do all that much CC debuffs, actually, because identified I don't think counts as CC debuff, so mental shock it is. Go and go. Stand United, maximum health plus 70% and healing gauge protection, okay. Draw a skill. If you play the drawn skill this turn, recast Blink Step until the deck is shuffled 3 more times. That's actually kind of funny. Thread of Fate. Remove Overload from all allies. Restore all mana and draw skills equal to Eve's stacks. Eve is removed. I'm going to take the Blink Stop. Golden Oven. I would like some bread. But I think the relics are probably better. Hand over the ticket. Shadow Orb. If the 2 less skills in hand, draw a skill when you cast a skill from hand. Black Murking Dark Shadow Avenue. Somewhat was edgy. Equipment can no longer be cursed. Increased chance of losing an enchanted item. Activate whenever you exchange this. Got 6 skills. On the first activation, costs a random rare skill of the third party member. Second activation costs a random activated up to twice per battle. At the end of every 2 turns, you cast the last skill played from hand. Most fainted allies skills, loses skills, and rare skills. The gold leaf, I think, is probably a really good one if you don't forget about it. I'm gonna take the blackjack though. I don't want to return here. Don't you live in a casino around here? Compass. Skill Smite. Which is 2 cost, 17 damage, countdown 2. If it lands, draw 1 card. The card draw is probably really good, but I don't think I want it. Bread and key. Old wooden box. Sandals. Trisha. Enchant table. I do not have money. So this it is. Attack power +1. Armor +20. Healing power +1, okay. Axe. Attack power +1. It's good. And there's the vending machine. Okay, I need me some enemies to fight. A blunt sword restoring. This one sounds good. That's basically like a weak Triforce. Debuff resist +50%. Remove 1 mana. Yeah, I don't like that. Cold hearted. Then I do kind of need healing. You can just basic attack here. So you first take damage and then you get healed. That's actually kind of good. Shadow Slash. You are identified. 10 damage to basically. You are identified. And then we can just put a heal on you. I'm also gonna take the barrier. You just dodge everything, huh? Healing wave on yourself. Basic attack on you. And then I think I'll just have to use my showdown here. Because I need some cards. Hasty counter. That's a bunch of damage. Heal. Shield yourself. Plant Spite. Nothing is identified. In which case I'll just use a Stuff Walk. You are identified, so if this is if none has okay. I want to kill you. Because now that one's free. Shadow Raid is for now free and also doesn't cost me anything. Great crit. Hit you and change target. Oh, the identified is removed if they actually do something. Do I see that right? Draw. Toss a basic attack. Nightmare Syndrome. Blink Stab on you. Well, they now resist a debuff. Toss a basic attack, and now we can. So you Blink Stab. If I now incise. How does the blink stack work? If you play the drawn skill this turn. Oh, it's specifically the drawn skill. Okay, so Sizz just died. Shadow Raid, that should just kill. Oh yeah, the healing gauge was protected because of the fog totem. Okay. So get me Sizz back. Upgrade. Narhan. Trauma. Apply identified debuff to all enemies. Trauma. Increase receiving crit damage equal to CC resistance. Up to 150%. Lamentalist. Choose one. Grant 22 barrier based on the user's max health, or remove an MCC buff and all overload from the target. I'll take a Trauma. Fixed ability change. A mental shock. Fixed ability change. Shadow Raid. Nah. Fixed ability change. Incise healing wave. Healing wave. Next step is gonna be upgrading my max mana. All characters below 0 health will faint. The Burly Shield, not great. I really don't like that. Okay, basic heal on you. And you can... basic attack? Actually, do a plant spite there. To remove that shield. Basic attack, toss that. Illusion strike on you. And then the others of weakness exposed. Heal. Why are they so quick? Shadow Slash. Shadow Slash again. Shadow Slash again. Basic protect on Sizz. And then just healing gauge protection. 9 damage. Alright. So he's kinda fucked. Why are they so quick? Should I basic attack you? Unfortunately, it will not deal damage because they're guarded. Insight, identify them, heal yourself. Okay, hit you, get the incise. Incise, draw a new one. Illusion strike, unfortunately, bit expensive. However, we can basic attack you, and then showdown. Which actually will give me enough mana to cast the Illusion Strike again. Loot all, give me more maximum. I can't get more maximum mana. I can get Narhan back. A Jar of Abyss again, or a Blood Bank. I don't think I can afford the Blood Bank, so give me... I don't have a potion. Refresh. Sure, spin the roulette wheel. What would I like? I kinda like the golden bread. Fuck. So much for that. So we have focus active, meaning the first thing I cast is for free and then everything I have costs nothing. And then the other thing is showdown. You are identified, so... Oh, you're taunting. Right. Shadow Raid, that's nice. Thankfully I don't have any attacks in hand. Alright, basic heal on yourself. Showdown. Ghost Hand, draw. Shadow Slash unfortunately gets tossed. We can remove Broken. Toss a basic attack. Remove Broken. Cold-Hearted. Insight. Illusion Strike, basic attack. Illusion Strike will... Holy shit, that is so much damage. Broken again. Toss a basic attack. Illusion Strike on you. Eviscerate so you die. Incise on you. Yeah, that's a problem. Toss the basic attack here. A basic heal. Identify. Oh, he exploded. I forgot. He does that. Nightmare Syndrome. And he dodged it. I forgot. Flat Spite. He will still attack both. Actually, he won't. Toss the basic attack, get a hasty counter, get a Blood Mist, stun Narhan, blink stab you. I don't have enough mana. Right, this ain't looking great. For some reason they are really destroying me. Insight. Yeah, no, and you will kill yourself now. This didn't go too great. But at least it gives me the option to check out Momoi? Was that her name? So let's see what she do. High Priest's Legacy. Black Power -2, healing power plus 12%. At the start of battle, give your wound skills in the deck once. Fixed ability cost is reduced by 1. Joy's Mysterious Powder. Miracle Kira Kira Prism Stake. So then the target takes pain damage equal to 40% of the wearer's maximum health. That's kinda neat. Dolores Strike. Maximum health for some percent, receiving critical chance minus 10%, gain 25% critical damage, 10% crit chance, and 10% receiving crit chance whenever you play a skill or fixed ability. Stacks are reset when the user lands or takes a critical hit. Okay, mini computer. Start up builder 2 less skills but create 2 random draw skills. Money power. Deal damage equal to 2.5% of your current gold. Search more. Fan out. Reduce 3 skills, prioritizing this target skills. The skill cost is reduced by 1 skill each turn. Yeah, I'll take that. And then I'll just unlock that. I'll probably never use that. The common skills, not really my favorites. Really not my favorites. Okay, you. When an ally takes physical damage, reduce final damage by 40% and create an Inner Desire skill enhanced. So total damage reduced into Inner Desire. Cannot be used to turn is created the skill after 2 turns when cast take pain damage equal to damage stored. This skill can only store damage equal to Momori's maximum health, and when this amount is exceeded, create a new Inner Desire in hand. Damage from the skill cannot faint the user even if it used the death store. So you defer damage. Why would I ever cast that? Skill can only store damage equal when this amount is exceeded, create a new Inner Desire in hand. Why would I cast that? But I'll... No, that was the wrong button. Friendship, difficulty, high, oh fuck. Sure, bring you along. And I still don't know how to get to do this Godot. Bring you along. Momori. Attack power minus 35%, healing power and pain resist up. Debuff success plus. Like, I don't think we have any debuffs yet, so sure, put it on someone. A grass hedgehog. Slap you. Slap you. Protect Trisha. Trisha really is squishy as fuck, holy shit. Like, she has only 2/3 of the health of Momori. Add card deepen third, next 3 skills, take one, fan out, hasty counter, fan out. There is no bag of gold coins someone dropped, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, toss the basic heal here. Basic attack on you. Basic attack on you. You're the fireman, aren't you? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can kill you this turn, so we're fine. I still do want to get through Bloodmist 4. Which, I don't know how to even get to 4. I don't have a key. I'll take the damage for a key. Also, increase max mana. Somebody good in 1 custom common equipment, 2 random potions. I'll take 2 random potions. That's energy and overheal. Okay. Boss, it's probably the armor? Yep, it's the armor. We will start with a heal, and a heal. And then we'll just attack, and attack. And I do no longer have any cards. Oh, he can stun, I didn't even know that. Right, I'm just gonna heal you. Wait, who hits harder? 11, 12. Doesn't like Trisha. Understandable. Get me skills for Trisha. Heal Trisha. Heal Trisha. Protect Trisha. Stun resisted. Great. Fan out on Momori this time. Basic attack you. Basic attack you. Showdown. And then we cannot basic attack you again. But you will probably die this turn. Great. Box of friendship eats coffee. Is it coffee or is it tea? All ours are level 1. Correct. I want to see who I recruit first. Does she have a teal hair? Your body's not half bad. How about you doll up a bit more? That would only make me stand out. That is correct. To be fair, you, I believe, are the only character in the game with dark skin, so you already stand out. Look, Mugwort. Sure, give that to Trisha. Giving this to me? Yep. Camping item. I don't actually need to use my bread now. Recruit. I do kind of need a healer, so hers it is. Health plus 35%, shop cost increase. Sure. Put it on. Now we can upgrade. So you, what is this actually? Maximum health, critical chance, critical damage. You already don't have maximum health on Trisha, so level up Momori. So whenever an ally takes physical damage, reduce fan damage by 40% and create an inner desire skill enhanced. So total damage reduced into inner desire. Cannot be used on the turn it is created. This card after 2 turns when cast take bane damage equal to damage stored. This skill can only store damage. When we're healing, restore all characters' healing gauge. Store inner desire damage equal to heal the amount So she actually does focus on this inner design. Hey, that's Annie on the card art. Any strong guys here? If this skill is next to inner design from play from hand, draw a skill. Make all inner design hand usable and extend the discard duration by 1. Found a strong one receiving healing plus 33%, attack power plus 10%, healing gauge protection. Okay. Memory crash. Damage, accuracy, swiftness. When played from hand, increase inner design damage by 7. Attack all enemies with the same taunt set as a target. This can be used one more time during this turn. Okay, so the inner design, I think, is just actually an attack skill. You suck, loser, apply taunt status to all enemies without taunt status. Apply small fry debuff to all enemies with taunt status. Small fry can only target memory, remove from this character attacks memory, and self. Convert all physical damage taken by this character into inner design. Receiving critical chance. This sounds like she would go really well with Charon, who has like, oh no, there are some characters who rely on others taking pain damage in their turn. Cannot be fake when played from hand. If this skill is next to inner design, make it usable and restore its damage by half. Memory target predators by additional attacks performed by Memory Clash. 7 Memory Clash. Upon playing a skill that costs 1 or more, perform an additional attack on this enemy per cost and remove this buff. If you played Inner Desire, gain 2 more additional attacks on activation. That sounds kinda neat. I do like things that just add more. I don't know what that scroll was. I think it was probably... Okay, that's an item scroll. That was probably, if I saw it correctly, a teleport scroll. Skill Seal, that's just a better attack. So put that on you. Can't yet forget skills. Skill of Bandage on Huz. Wait, Bandage has amplify healing amount if target has a pain debuff. Right, unfortunately Inner Desire is only pain damage and not pain debuff, if I understand it correctly. Refresh, inverted cross element, apply random negative enchantment to an equipment of turn 1 skill book and turn a gold. Or upgrade. I'm not gonna use the energy potion anyway. So get me a key. Ooh, Tinker Boy. Attack power down. Toss, honestly, a basic heal from Trisha. That's a showdown, so we can, I will basic protect. Then we can basic heal, and we can showdown to draw. For a basic attack. Only dealt 2 damage. So, Inner Desire. This card of the turn cannot be used on the turn it is created. When cast on this card, it take 1 pain damage equal to damage stored. Stored damage 1 out of 27, max capacity. Cannot feint the user even. Unfortunately, it does not count. Okay, when playing from increase inner design damage by 7, attack all enemies with the same total. So, let's go. Right. So, we hit you, it increases this. Then, we can cast you again. Can it be used on the channel when cast or discarded? Take 15? I'm just gonna try that. Oh, when cast or discarded. Right, that actually changes things. And you have to cast it on yourself. But you did reduce the damage by 3. Wait, why did you take damage again? Right, toss the bandage. But if I cast this, you cannot feint from it. And because it's feint damage, it also doesn't change your healing gauge, so that's good. On the item scroll, enchanting scroll. Well, could have used that on one of my items. That's a lifting scroll. Okay. I do have extra keys. Attack power and accuracy up. That goes on Trisha. And then we can upgrade both of them, actually. So Trisha up, double team. I will always take the Shadow Slash. I don't think I'll ever take it, not at least once. Duplicate a not in rare attack skill was played by a party member this turn. The duplicate skill becomes this character skill, or grant critical chance plus 8% to all allies. And ignores taunt, and it applies taunt. Mirror image. I'll take the Shadow Step. Level up. Get sustained Rabbit Doll MVP. Can only target characters with weakening debuff. Okay, Trisha does actually kind of apply a few. Enhance next turn enemies attacked by the skills. Switch their taunt status. Evade minus 18%. Crack. Crack is really good if I remember correctly. So successful attacks, House Great generates a 0-cost healing skill. I did like that. If I recall correctly, Crack was really good. Momori defeat. Set all inner desire damage to 0 and discard them from hand. Draw a skill for each inner desire discarded. If the skill is used as a fixed ability, set 1 inner desire damage to 0 and discard. Does not draw the skill. Shadow Dance. Remove the focus buffs and grant all allies a double team buff. Pain equals half an off. When you take pain damage, heal for half the amount instead of taking damage. Oh, that feels like it's really good with the inner desire. That feels like it's literally made for it. Okay, there we have the ending machine. I have indeed never seen a healing whip before. Ah, we have so that one was a relic. Okay, get some money. Hope it's not too bad. What do you do? Curse Colossal. Carrot and stick on you. And we can Shadow Slash. And we can Shadow Slash again. And we can Shadow Slash again. And then we can give you a few good job point hat pats. Oh yeah, you do that twice. So Momori Clash. Prioritize by additional upon place get a cost 1 or more, perform an additional attack on this enemy per cost and remove this buff. If you played Inner Desire, gain 2 more additional attacks on activation. I don't currently have an Inner Desire because apparently you don't deal physical damage. Momori Clash. Inner Desire is 9 damage, so we will do that right now. And now, you have weakening debuffs, so Crack. And then Mori just absolutely slaps them. Well, that fucking sucks. Have a good job. Do I have a basic heal I can give you? No. I guess we just slapped the hedgehog. So you are probably gonna need some bread. Magic Crystal. Start of your turn, reduce cost of all skills in hand. Mark Potion, unknown scroll skill, Toxic Arrow, or Key. I'll take the special high roll ticket. Some blue chip. Healing power plus 50%. Upon granting a buff onto an ally, apply Pain Resist minus 10%. Receiving damage plus 10% onto 2 random enemies. Also, various skills cost 1 more when not in hand. So that blue chip is probably really good for Selena and Halia. However, I think it might also be good for Hoz. Unless, wait. Healing Wound. I definitely... Oh, I should just fix that. It's swiftness so it doesn't overload. the once is a problem, but I think it's worth it. Attack maximum health minus 20%. Trisha is just not going to tank anything. Trisha now has a glorious 13 health. Matter of time, upgrade cube, upgrade cube. Discard after one turn, increase cost by 1 cost, returns to original after ending turn. Discard it after 1 turn on... Increase inner design damage by 7. Attack with the same turn set as the target is can be used 1 more time during this turn. I think I'll put it on that. Touch the statue, upgrade. 20% damage increase against taunting, or cost is used by 1 after ending turn. Do I have anything that is expensive? Not really. So, against taunting enemies, the Shadow Slash. Upgrade. Get me card draw. Ray of Light. Draw 3 skills and restore the target's healing gauge. Use 3 random skills in the deck and select one to draw. That costs twice. Uncontrollable Dolls. Draw 2 skills and cast a random effect from below. Remove a random debuff from each ally. Attack a random enemy. Damage is increased by 4 for each skill in hand. Gain 250 gold. Draw 2 more skills. Stun a random ally. The stun a random ally is a problem. I think I'll take the Ray of Light because it feels like it works well with the pain damage from Momori. Then I will keep those 2 Soul Stones for the vending machine. Insert. Nothing changed. Alright, let's see it. Is the Golem. I think the Golem is just straight up easier. Alright, so we do need to use the basic protect and the basic heal. And I would love to use the showdown. Duplicate, I'm gonna buff. Then become quiet. Pion. When cast an enemy with taunt status, deal 0 additional damage equal to 150% of inner desire damage in hand. Give and take. Give an ally as a death's door has a healing wound debuff. View the next 3 skills to be drawn and 1 to the top of the deck. Momori charge with a fucking hammer. When cast, select a follow-up attack to cast after 1 countdown. While this skill is counting, protect healing gauge, reducing cumulative damage by 20%, increase all resistance by 50% for all allies. Momori uppercut, single target if an ally's damage for the skill is counting, increase damage by 7. Momori swing, all enemies if an ally's damage for the skill is counting, increase damage by 5. Select. That actually sounds kinda neat, especially as it only costs 1, but reducing cumulative damage by 20 and increase all resistance by 50%, that sounds kinda busted. And cost an enemy with taunt status deals 0 additional damage equal to 150% of inner desire. I currently don't have inner desire, so Momori charge with the uppercut. And we get super armor. Alright. And now we actually have inner desire. Crack a basic heal. So we will now use that, and then you can inner desire. Loser. Can only target units with taunt status. Sets 1 inner desire damage to 0 and discard. Remove the target's taunt status. Loser detected if the target doesn't have a taunt status. I feel personally attacked by this character. It's incredible. Apply taunt status on the target and reduce damage of one inner desire by 8 based on max health. If the target has taunt status applied, receive plus 40% increased damage on the next attack. Or just an apply damage. So we will apply a bandage. You do have a weakening debuff, so first off, basic heal. And then I think the crack is... I do need to cast it just because of, you know... 2 barriers, stun resist, lovely. Inner Desire for 18. So Momori Clash. Select the skill when played from hand, increase Inner Desire damage by 7, attack all enemies with the same taunt status as a target. Given Nick. Domination, which lowers the weight. I'll take the Momori Crash. Because it doesn't cost anything, so it shouldn't trigger the extra count. But it increases the inner damage. Do I want... Oh yeah, I want the inner desire damage increased. So inner desire. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to cast it. Heal for 4, and then we seal. And then Momori can just slap him about a bunch. Actually. Don't you? Apparently we don't. Well, bandage it is. Slam dunk. Carrot and stick. So, unfortunately, we no longer heal from pain damage. Inner Desire for 6. Cut of Guard deals 20 vanilla stunned or the target is debuffed. A customer perform an additional attack on this enemy per cost and remove this buff. He played in this again 2 more additional attacks. I'll take the Cut of Guard because I think that's just more damage. And then we get a good job on Trisha. It is actually not really doing a whole lot. So, when played from hand, increase inner damage design by 7, attack on with the same taunt status can be used 1 more time during the turn. Use it again. Inner Desire yourself. And then we can Ray of Light to completely heal. Which is kind of busted. Rabbit Doll MVP. He doesn't have a... Wait, he does have a weakening debuff. You do have a weakening debuff. Oh, that doesn't count as weakening debuff. Okay. Sorry for acting up, I'm sorry. Right, we will basic attack you. We kind of have to use the Inner Desire. Shadow Slash. Can we get... another carrot and stick? He does have a weakening debuff now, so we can use the Rabbit Doll MVP. With 20, then we can basic attack again. We can good job you, we can good job you, we can have a basic heal on her. I feel like Momori is still... Okay, Momori is not dead. Momori Crash. Shadow Raid, Shadow Curtain, Shadow Raid. With 100% extra crit. Lovely. I'm gonna burn probably all of my bread. Oh, what is this? Receiving damage plus 20%, receiving healing plus 33%, attack power plus 2, maximum health plus 4, weakening accuracy. Right. Cherry dice. At the start of battle, gain a random potion that can only be used for this battle. This potion does not reduce the amount of potions you can use per battle. Superconductor. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy per missing skill in hand. Or the Black Rabbit Doll. Obtain gold equal to 80% of unused gold in previous playthroughs. Upon obtaining gold from this relic, reset accumulated gold. It's... The thing is, I'm not really playing all that much with gold. Mystery novel. Maximum health, weakening accuracy plus... I think that actually goes on Hus. But... A buff onto an ally, apply pain resist 10 minus 10%. And I think that's probably better. Though, I don't think the healing wound actually counts as a buff. From what I've seen. So, if I find another character with buffs, I should probably switch that. Promise 2. How's that whip? You wanna do it? What did you expect? Yeah, no. Alright. Upgrade. Play from entry against focus attacks equal to the cost of the skill. Cost is reduced by 1. I'll take to the cost of the skill on crack. Token of Friendship. Mystery novel. Butterfly Knife. Fashion magazine. Mystery novel on Trisha. I think she probably is gonna like the Butterfly Knife. Trisha, what is it? You're so unexpressive. You want to talk. Hey, can I ask you something? Ask what? Trisha, is it true that you were born in the Ferris Order? Where did you hear that? I heard it from the Ark people. So what? Trisha, do you also think I'm a spy of the Pharaohs? Are you a spy you trade? And it's not what I meant. No, it's not what I meant. It's okay, don't blame you for thinking that way. But it is true that I was born in the Order. Really? More specifically, I was born in the Ferris Order and abandoned in a twisted land. Abandoned? Then the investigation team found me and took me in. The only reason I'm still here is thanks to the investigation team, and so I'm risking my life for them. That's all there is to it. My only focus is the goal ahead of me. It doesn't matter what other people think of me. If you want to see me as a bad person, go ahead. That's not what I meant. I only want to know more about you. What? Because you're my ally. You're a strange kid. She is indeed a strange kid. Right, burn some bread, burn some bread. Don't even need to burn all of it. Blacksmith. Do I want to reforge anything? I think I'll reforge those two. Into armor plus 50%, critical chance minus 6, receiving critical chance right on you. I could reforge those two, but I don't think I will. Right then. Continue on. However, before we continue on, draw a card draw. Continuous draw, love it. Then the superconductor. Do I use the skill books? Not right now. Actually, maybe. Okay, let's see if the clowns deal that much damage again. Skill book. Enemy taunt status to all enemies without taunt status. Apply small fry debuff to all enemies with taunt status. Small fry is a CC debuff. Attack power plus 10%. Cannot reduce healing gauge. Can only target Momori removed when its character attacks Momori. Self critical chance, receiving critical chance 100 minus 100%. Debuff resist. Convert all physical damage taken by this character to inner desire. Oh, so it increases their damage, but makes it so they don't actually deal damage. So I'll actually take that. Moment healing, restore character's healing gauge, store inner desire damage equal to a healed amount, caught off guard, deal 20 additional damage if an allied stunned target is CC debuffed. We've now just got a big CC debuff. Any strong guys? Yes. Next inner desire, when played from hand, draw a skill, make all inner desire in hand usable and extend this card duration by 1. Duration can only be extended once. And a strong one receives healing, attack power, and healing gauge protection. Got insect, shadow step. I'll take the any strong guys here. Lifting scroll. I do have a key actually, but I'll check the events first. Go jump. Random scrolls. I'll take 3 random scrolls. Item scroll, enchanting scroll, unknown scroll. What are you? Mapping scroll. Okay, so we see the map. There are 2 vending machines. Okay, I go down here first because there we have more events. And you are a swiftness scroll. Swiftness, I believe, just casts skills at the start of combat. So instead, I'm gonna fight the cursed enemy up there. You are cursed with horrifying, and one action can't remove one mana. Motherfucker, does it have to be the remove one mana thing? Okay, basic attack on the ghost, so that one's gone. Taunt to all enemies without taunt status. So all of them have taunt. Hit a protect on Trisha. I'm definitely gonna have to put the protects on Trisha. Dodge. No dodge. Commit offers item by this character to another zone. Basic heal on yourself. I don't have any attacks, so that's fine. Oh, I love that thing. Okay, lose one mana. Memory crash. Increase. Right, attack all enemies with the same taunt status. Absolute slap. Absolute slap. Inner Desire now that has 23 damage on it. So we have a seal. Then we cast the... I can't cast it anymore because I don't have mana. Well, fuck. Immediately nearly kills herself. Evasion resist, reduced. Dodged, okay. Shadow Slash. We don't actually have. Alright, we will Transit Paint. And then you can have a basic heal on yourself. Shadow Slash. Fan out on Momori. Momori Clash, any strong guys here? Discus, make all this and extend this cut duration by 1. Crack. I'm kinda have to heal, so I'm gonna toss the Memory Clash. Then we do this. So you receive healing plus 33% attack power plus 10% healing gauge protection. Heal yourself a little bit. I love that thing, I love the superconductor. It's so good. Okay, first of all, Ray of Light. We drew a showdown. Bandage on yourself. Then Shadow Step. That was played by party members' turn. I don't think we have cast any attack yet. So now we can showdown. And then Shadow Step. Duplicate. Double team for a card of guard. There's something supposed to be here, huh? But I can't see anything. Maybe I have to do the other one first? Trial of Bravery. You must with enemy attacks for a certain amount of turns. It feels... What is this kaleidoscope? Oh yeah. Golden Book. Yeah, I'll try it. Barrage of attacks for 5 turns. Found a new toy. Unfortunately, not really. Lower his attack. Well, fuck. I'm just gonna do a basic heal on you. And we're gonna attack here. Actually, just cast this from the get-go. Basic attack here. Heavy Slam. You stand by. We have 2 Inner Desires now, which, first of all, Inner Desire on yourself. Basic heal. Then we can crack. Get a heal back. For 1 less. And then... she's stunned. I love that superconductor, it's so funny. Well, she died to pain damage. Do that. Any strong guys here on self. Basic protect. well, actually, toss the basic heal. Healing wound. And then you can memory clash. Continuous draw. Basic heal. 24 damage. That ain't great. She died to pain damage. We get an awaken. A memory crash. Well, first of all, I don't have a heal, do I? No, I don't. Memory crash. Unfortunately, I didn't get a heal because I don't have any heals. So showdown. 2 turns left, which means we die now. Actually, give me redraw this. Any strong guys here? Receiving a healing gauge protection. So you, I don't think, can actually take damage now, is that right? Because all of the damage you take... Oh, you can take pain damage, okay. But, now think about it, that actually makes her basically immortal for like 3 turns. If I can remove the pain damage. Which, the pain damage, fun fact, was applied by me. Money draw, draw 2 skills, and consume 800 to once more skill, refill gold cost consumed. Draw 2 skills, set the drawn skills origin cost to 1. Draw 2 skills, for the bottom 2 skills in your deck and move them to the top in your desired order, or do nothing. Take that. Alright then, go down here. Fight these guys. 3 hedgehogs. Okay, start with a continuous draw. Memory crash on all of them for full 2 damage. The full 2 damage. Showdown takes out 2. Basic attack takes out the last one. And then we can't really do anything. 2 more of them. Hit ya. Hit ya. You take 4. Put a basic protect on yourself. Toss a basic heal. Well, fuck. Cost a basic heal. Alright, superconductor. And I think the minimum damage is always 1. So the superconductor is probably really good against enemies that have a bunch of armor. Now I can upgrade. Who do I upgrade? I think I'll upgrade Trisha. The duplicate skill becomes his character skill. Lucy's skills and mirror image and real skills cannot be Shadow Step is the duplicate again. Exclude of 3 users. If used in double team, stun a random enemy and gain 25% critical chance for 2 turns. I think I might actually want to try that. Fixed ability change, Shadow Step. I think I'll fix that, yeah. Do I want to fix anything for you? Any strong guys here? So the inner... This I kind of want to be on... I kind of feel like that should be on a... in hand, so it can be next to the inner desire. Another one. I do need to keep some... Oh yeah, I'll attempt a trowel. I don't think I'll deal all that much damage, honestly, but we can try. Trial of Strength. Gonna be overhealed in any way. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Seal. Copy it. Actually buff yourself. And... I don't need the heals. Unfortunately, I probably have a bunch of heals. I will move you to the top and then leave. Shadow curtain, not really needed. How much ammo do you have? 15%. You have awakening debuff, so crack. If an ally standard target is debuff. Shadow curtain. Oh yeah, that is on yourself. So you still get the dodge as well as the critical hit chance. I love the superconductor, it's so funny. Memory clash. Right, unfortunately you won't really get the option of that. Focus on Trisha because she's our most damage. I have no clue how much we currently have done. Armor penetration plus 25%. Basic attack. Good job on you. Then toss this. Alright, basic attack. Bandage. Showdown. Well, fuck. I have no clue if I dealt enough damage. Let's see. How much did I do? 193. That is not enough. That was actually very low. Vending machine. Insert 2 soul stones. Did anything change up here? Doesn't appear that way. Do I grab an item? Nah. Alright, next fight. No, this one's probably gonna be a lifting scroll. What do you do? Marauding. Gain 2 action counts. Yeah, no. Alright, memory crash. Memory crash. Showdown. Do you kill? I think you do. Then the next one is free, however. It would have been free anyway. Cut off guard. Leave the heal. And then, right, this gives... Oh, wait. Oh, Lucy's skills don't count, of course, because Lucy doesn't get the buff. So funny. Okay, broken resisted, that's great. Plus a basic heal, I don't think I need those. Then sure, basic. In a desire, you'll use it. You get hit anyway. He's now taunted twice. Fan out on Trisha. Basic attack should kill. Okay, 3 of them. You are the most dangerous one. Blue chip, have a bandage there, have a continuous draw. And a shadow curtain on yourself. As well as a protect and a heal. Alright. So good. Healing wave of Pharos. Yeah, she still has the mask. The burly shield, definitely not great. Carrot and stick on you. Then, any strong guys here? Shadow slash. Actually, if an ally is stunned or the target is debuffed, we currently don't have any debuffs on them. Shadow Slash there. Have an attack. Then you can use your Inner Desire and get... Oh yeah, you heal yourself for that. Currently. Oh, the Superconductor removes the Burly Shield. That's also very good to know. Oh, the attack is a Healing Gauge protection. Memory Clash on you. Inner Desire. And then we'll have a basic attack. Basic heal on you. Alright. Put that there. Whip of healing. Yeah, take the constrict and then take Whip of Love. Constrict on you. Receiving armor minus 11%. Okay, more pain damage. As long as you have healing gauge protection, I really do not care. Cot of Gird. I'm not really drawing up my attack damage spells, which is a bit of a problem. Nope, leave both of those down there. Leave both of those down there. Continuous draw. Cot of Guard should actually just kill you. The tracking doesn't really matter. Constrict. She dodged that. Continuous draw. Heal on yourself. This gets discarded, right? So good. Yeah, just slap her. I definitely need to check more with healing gauge protection. Level up memory, memory crush, memory charge. Okay, that's the boss door. Still no clue what the thing up there does. Is the tank. Yeah, no, fuck you. Can I target memory? So we just do that, and then you don't take damage. Have a memory clash. And then kaboom. And she doesn't take no damage, and she just completely ignores it. Lose mana. Well, so much for that. Then we can just carrot and stick on you. Basic attack. Good job on yourself. You can Inner Desire on yourself, but just all of the damage. And then Ray of Light to completely heal up again. Realm of Death doesn't remove, that doesn't really matter. Seal on the tank. And then, can you copy that? Do I want to copy that? I mean, sure. I feel like, if I see that correctly, you cannot copy her own skill, which a bit annoying. Memory crash. Memory crash. I maybe should have cast this first. Crack. Actually, but yeah, do that. Then you can just heal yourself, basic heal on yourself as well. Toss the crack, I think, for a Shadow Slash. Not as much damage as I'd hoped it would be, but good enough. And someone died. Alright, having another eye on yourself, having another eye on yourself. Then... Caught off guard. Oh, you can't take that, you can't deal damage, right, of course. Fan out on Momori. Unfortunately, I don't think we can actually kill it. Because Momori is not gonna deal enough damage. And... take the uppercut. Penalized damage for this guy is counting. Right. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. Caught off guard. So you can just kill the small guys, I think. Put a basic protect on you. I think if I just survive until Momori actually does her thing. Weaken attack resist. Well, fuck. Toss the Shadow Slash. Get yourself the Shadow Curtain. Bottom deal. Momori Clash. Up. You suck, loser. Up. Kaboom. I expected that, which is why I used that. Momori Clash. Inner Desire. Inner Desire. Continuous draw. Fan out on yourself. Right, so that is actually something I didn't take into account. So we can seal you. Basic protect on her. I basically just need to survive long enough. I'm gonna keep both of them on bottom. Actually, put the Momori Clash on top. Shadow Curtain on yourself. Shadow Slash on him. Caught off guard on him. You suck, loser. Yeah, I just need to survive long enough that the superconductor kills it. Can I? Wait. Is the Ray of Light? Fuck, the Ray of Light is a once. So I actually just do not deal damage. And I think that's then probably that. Yeah, okay. I do like her. I think she has a funny theme. She has a funny theme. Her gimmick is interesting with the self damage required to use most of her skills correctly or like in a useful manner. But it's probably also gonna I'm gonna need a bit of time to actually get onto that. Right, I'm not gonna do another one. Actually was very much perfectly in time. Still wondering how I can get to Duelist Godot. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna say good evening. Have a nice evening. Have a good night. And have a nice... Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, have a nice Friday. Have a nice weekend. Start of your weekend. We'll see. Goodbye.